on drugs for pressure and now on drugs for diabetes. So how can you help him?
Mr. Rubombora, you have to understand that the cause of high blood pressure is the very cause of diabetes. They are all what is, we call them metabolic diseases. I've just been explaining that, you know, you have fats clogging into the arteries and the veins. Yes. Why do you have those fats clogging into the arteries and veins? Because you are eating foods to which the body cannot metabolize fully. When the simple sugars are broken down, when the carbohydrates are broken into simple sugars, they are supposed to be burnt into glucose. Then the body is supposed to burn them and give you energy into ATM, the body of energy. Now, when the body fails to burn them completely, for many reasons, one of it is wrong foods. Of course, they could even have interfered with the rate at which insulin is being produced in the body system. Now, the fats, they turn into fats initially. Those are the fats that we are clogging in the veins to give you the pressure. Time reaches. Now, when the body system cannot even break down the glucose into fats, and they remain now the glucose remain floating in the what? In the blood. You develop diabetes mellitus. So when you start with high blood pressure, and you don't come to Timex Nutrition Center to work out what is causing your high blood pressure, then whether you like it or not, diabetes is coming. Okay. When you start with the diabetes mellitus, and you don't come to Timex Nutrition Center to work out what is causing your diabetes, whether you like it or not, pressure has to come. So their mother is the same.
So can treatment for one solve the other as well? If he goes, this is basically, if he treats pressure, will that take
treating pressure in what form of treatment? Because you see the most forms of treatments for pressure, that is what we call the Western medicine for pressure. Most of it works on one principle. The major principle in which it employs are two. One, try to reduce to weaken the muscles of the arteries and the veins, such that when the heart pumps, it finds weak arteries and veins, and pressure can go through arterial pressure. Then other drugs they call calcium blockers. They try to stop the calcium from coming to harden the veins and arteries. So basically, the major principle of all these medications for pressure, they work by relaxing these muscles. That's why in the process of relaxing these muscles, the whole body is made up of musculature of muscles. That's why you find the first complainant. He said one of the problems he was having, side effect, dosing, no energy, the muscles gone relaxing. And then actually, when you take the pressure medicine, if you're a man, you end up having sex libido coming down, if not completely vanishing. Okay. Because it's a muscle. Actually, all muscles in the body system are going on getting weakening. Now, that form of treatment is not going to work on metabolism. Okay? The medication for pressure doesn't work on metabolism. So, but if you come to Timex, for example, if you have high blood pressure, and we take the treatment for pressure, if you have the diabetes, it can go. Because some of the treatment for high blood pressure includes metabolism. Okay. So that is where, if you are treating diabetes, the pressure can go. And we have been seeing this quite a number of times. Somebody comes with the pressure and says, no, I don't have money for... Somebody comes when he's having diabetes and says, I don't have money for the protocol for diabetes and pressure, but let me start with diabetes. Okay. And when he comes back and says, now my pressure is normalizing, the doctors have reduced the medication. And so
the moment one of the two rises, it definitely will give room for the other.
Of course. They are all metabolic diseases.
If you take it down through the right ways, definitely the other will go
and
down.
Actually, once you change the diet and eat compatible foods and exercises,
that is the way to bring...
They will all go.